Honk.
As always, the honk will lead them. What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Evernuts. Welcome, everybody, to a Thursday night stream. It is later than I like to start. I usually like to get started at 9 p.m., but the commute today was not so hot. It was extremely busy with road work going into work today, and that was not so great. And then this evening coming back, there was also road work going in the other direction on the way back. So that was less than optimal. I won't lie. That was not really how you want to do it. But we made it back. We survived, and I'm determined to get in a couple of hours of this game, which I am, as I say, super excited for, and I think is just going to continue to build as we go on. So welcome, everybody, to the stream. And I am hoping that we get more people coming in and checking out this game as we go along. Before we go any further, two things. First of all, let me grab my glasses. 1 second. I know you can all see that right now that I have my glasses. There we go. And by all of you, I mean none of you, because I don't have my camera on yet. If you haven't already done so, please follow the channel. That would be appreciated. You can check out my YouTube, the exclamation point ArvTube. And for those of you watching over on my YouTube channel, welcome. Discord is exclamation point ArvCord, where you can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter is exclamation point ArvTweets. Blue Sky, exclamation point ArvSky. Website, ArvinEleron.com. Financially, exclamation point ArvTrayon is the Patreon. Exclamation point ArvShop is the merchandise area where you can get swag for yourself and cool stuff for the channel as well. And if you haven't already done so, please consider checking out and I should mention, on the website, ArvinEleron.com, I should also mention the presence of the Hearthglow podcast, which is going to continue to develop and build. Please check that out over on ArvinEleron.com. And please also check out Gen GMs, the show that Zach Clay and I do, because Zach and I are going to be involved with, different things, but Zach and I are going to be doing stuff with more stuff with Gen GM. So definitely make sure that you check that out by looking at the channel as well. Now, as I was saying on the financial stuff, I mentioned the shop, I mentioned the Patreon. Subbing to the channel also gets you those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. So please do that. Exclamation point, and more to come with that, by the way, on the subathon, which is coming up in just a couple of weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow, actually. Exclamation point Icarus from my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Exclamation point Library, my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And exclamation point Greyshade is my Greyshade RPG and my Greyshade IP, I should say, which involves Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic. That is the Grey Assassin trilogy, all from Athos Arts. You can get that at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks. And you can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade from our very own Brandon O'Brien, who is designing it, and Alligator Alley Entertainment, which is publishing it. That'll be out late this year, early next year. Very excited for that. And if you haven't already done so, please consider supporting us as well with the various causes that we do here. Exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, Ukraine, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that we will do so for others in this situation in the future. I am going to, and I'm zipping through this in part because I really do want to get rolling. Hi, everyone. Good to see you all. As you can see, I've got my school clothes on, pretty much. So I just came back sort of directly from work. I want to get some playing in. I am super excited about this game, as I've been saying all along. First day of school today for me, which was it was actually really good. I feel good about the new crew, about the new crop of students. I think we've got some good potential ones. Got a couple of extra people in my Revenge Tragedy class, which is usually the one that takes the most to get people in. I think it's for a variety of reasons, but one of those things probably has to do with the fact that it is, it's a little more complicated in terms of the language being used. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter type of stuff, and science fiction, Star Trek, Star Wars, that's a little bit more, people are more sort of like, oh yeah, people who like to read that like to read that. But revenge tragedy can be a little bit more complicated. But it all looks good. I think I have a good set of students here, so I'm excited for that. I also did want to make note of one thing, and this is, I don't want to be a bummer here, but this has to do with some very, very sad news that we just learned about in the speculative fiction community. So I will mention trigger warning, content warning. This is related to severe, significant illness. So I did want to mention that up front. The news came out today, and I did not actually see it until this afternoon, probably now about 3 hours ago or 4 hours ago is when I actually saw it, that Howard Andrew Jones, who has been a longtime member of the Gen Con Writers Symposium, he is a speculative fiction author and writes a lot of sword and sorcery in particular. This is a writer that Brad and I actually met. Why are you doing that? Hold on a second. Suddenly I'm getting Christmas over there. Nope. Sorry about that. Wait a sec. Now, one part of the bar is a little bit loose in terms of connection, so apologies. Howard is a sword and sorcery guy, and I actually met him for the first time some years ago when Brad Bollier and I interviewed him for, at the time, Speculate. Announced today that he has been diagnosed with a malignant multiglioblastoma, which is basically a very rare and aggressive brain cancer. And this is all stuff that's coming out through the links. He basically had asked a friend of his, a local friend of his, to let people know as he was in the hospital. He is diagnosed with it today. The prognosis is very bad. This is a usually fatal disease. 12 to 15 months is the prognosis. And Howard is, he's not that old. I mean, I think he's in maybe his early 50s, late 40s. He's got to be around my age. But just terrible, terrible news. He's a really good guy. And I feel in particular affected by this individually because I was literally at this last Gen Con. I got the chance to talk to him a fair bit, and we had sort of, we had known each other for quite a while and been acquaintances, friendly acquaintances for a while, but had sort of extended that a little bit at this Gen Con, and he had sent me some stuff about, he's like, you're a really good guy, and, definitely was looking forward to kind of talking more and chatting more. He was talking about being an empty nester. His kids are adults and are out of the house now, and sort of the adjustment period for that. He has a 6-book deal I think it's 6 books that he's in the middle of with Baen, and so he was talking about that. And everything was, I was looking forward to, sort of deepening that friendship, and I was like, yeah, because he's always been a good guy, always been a nice guy. And then this terrible news today, which is just so out of left field. There was no indication of anything from that. I'm pretty sure he didn't know about it at Gen Con at all. So just terrible, terrible news. And it is a reminder. Yeah. It was a reminder again to everybody about the reason that we do what we do with the cancer fights that we do, because there are many, many things that obviously can be harmful in the world, many great causes, a need to be compassionate on many levels. But this is just something that, it's affected over and over and over again. Friends, colleagues, acquaintances, family members, obviously. And so there will be yet again, more special poignance to what we do in regards to, the support for ARVCon this year. So my thoughts and prayers, legitimately, not the fake ones when there are school shootings, but the legitimate ones. Thoughts and prayers go to him and his family. I am going to reach out via email to him probably tomorrow morning via his friend who has information about it. And just awful news. And the other thing I want to say about that too is that the sword and sorcery kind of community, which is a subgenre, as most of you know, of fantasy, but it's a very close knit community. It's a group that's very loyal. The sword and sorcery folks really like sword and sorcery a lot. And there's not a ton of people writing in it, and those who do write in and get a chance to really write and be fans of it within it really love it. Seth, who is the former chair of the Gen Con Writers Symposium, and this year was the programming ops lead. Seth is a sword and sorcery guy who ran Black Gate magazine, which deals with a lot of sword and sorcery stuff as well. I'm sure is affected by this, and so I thought quite a bit about them. I thought quite a bit about the people that know Howard, and I thought quite a bit, of course, about his family. I can only think about what it would be like for my children if that kind of news came to them. About me. So I just very, very sorry to hear it, and my very best wishes go to Howard and his family, and and to hope that he lives his life the way that he wants to going forward. I get a little bit twitchy sometimes when, people are kind of like, he needs to devote every last second of his life doing I think he needs to decide what he wants to do, and whether that consists of kind of movie-ish bucket list stuff of go jump out of airplanes, go paragliding and do all these risky things, because that's whether he wants to do that, or whether he just wants to hang out in his bed with his family and read or play video games or whatever it is he wants to do. I respect whatever choices he chooses to make about this. And I certainly hope that I'll get the chance to speak to him soon, at some point when he's feeling up to it. But that was very sad news today. So I did want to note that and to say how sorry I was to hear about it. That's it's just terrible news. And he really is a good guy. He always has been, well-respected professional writer who everybody generally likes. He's just sort of a generally nice guy. So I was very sorry to hear that. And again, my thoughts and prayers are with him and his family and to the folks who are affected by him. So anyway, didn't want to bring everybody down. Sorry, but I also didn't want to let it pass without sort of noting that reality, because it's out there. So that's something I'll be thinking about a fair bit, I think, over the next day or so. And then obviously in the months to come, as we get more information about the, how things are going with him and the prognosis and all that kind of stuff. So otherwise, though, life goes on, life continues. And I am, while that's a very big down, life has its ups that I'm also looking forward to. And I think it's important that we do that as well, and that we kind of live in the ups as well. It was a good day, opening day of school. It was good to see my kids when I got home today, and to kind of take stock of the many blessings that I've been fortunate enough to have myself. And that was something I thought about in a very positive way, against the backdrop of this negative news. And so in that spirit, let's play a game. Let's do some stuff together. All right. And I'm sorry to hear that also. If Prince Justin comes in, I'll tell him that myself. But otherwise, yeah, I totally get that. Yep, totally get that. Get that, Triffid. And it's sad. It's sad. All right. So on to other matters. Not that we leave this behind, but on to I'm thinking of the Shakespeare. In The Winter's Tale, there's a line where the shepherd says, let me see. I actually want to get the exact line here, because I think it's very appropriate to this. 1 second. Yes. The shepherd, the old shepherd, who ends up raising the lost child Perdita, who turns out to be the daughter of King Leontes, and who ends up eventually being reunited with him. But when they first find her, she's a baby that's just been left to die, and the old shepherd finds her and then raises her as his own. And the peasant that finds her basically tells the shepherd about what has happened, and about what happened, tells the shepherd about all of the people that he saw die and all that stuff. And the shepherd's holding the baby, and the shepherd says, "Now bless thyself. Thou mettest with things dying, I with things newborn. And that line comes to me a little bit with stuff like this. Thou mettest with things dying, I with things newborn. And I don't mean that about like specific death here. I'm just talking about the idea that you meet with a thing that is terrible and I meet with a thing that is not. And that also has to be part of our human experience that can really hopefully lift us up as well. So in that spirit, let's play. That's this Gamebox Companion. And then we do GBC. Here we go. Yes, I'm sure I want to run it. There we go. And let's see. Now we're going to start the game. All right, get ready for the awesome music. Okay. Oh boy. It almost sounds like an emergency, like an emergency thing. Oh geez, was I on B? I think I was on B. Was I on B? Yes, I was on B. Good job, me, for remembering. All right, search. There we go. Lovely. All right, there's dolls. Okay, great. All right. So here we go. Now, we said we were going to go up to the northwest. So we went to the Griffin Cave and we went to the observatory, but we didn't find anything exciting because apparently the moon still was what it was. So that means that we're going to go up this way. And I'm going to come to this cabin and then work downwards. Actually, wait. The steep, craggy rocks make climbing impossible. Okay. Winding path here which leads up to a small cottage. Will you follow the trail? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Okay. All right, here we are. A statue of a beautiful woman stands on a pedestal here, and a small dove, also made of stone, still perches upon her hand. Okay. The statue is so intricately detailed that it seems to be an image of life itself. How much you want to bet that is not actually a statue? I've never seen anything like it, Doll says. A statue of a beautiful woman stands atop this pedestal. Yeah, how much you want to bet that this is... Oh, wait a second. So I got to go. There we go, because we want to be able to actually see it. All right. Very exciting. I have a feeling that, yeah, there's going to be news about that. Like, pretty sure we're going to get some info. Okay, that leads out. The outside of the cottage is fairly worn down, with cracked wood beams for walls and an old crumbling roof. A few pieces of chipped stone lie here and there, bleached white from the constant exposure to the sun. Okay. Wait, what? Steps on a fragment of bone? Is that what that said? Steps on a fragment of stone? Piece of stone. Piece of stone. Here behind the house is a great deal of broken statues, all heaped together into one pile of twisting stone. Must be a perfectionist, mumbles Doll. Is this somebody who, like... Is this somebody who finds... Like, turns people to stone? Is that what this is? Because, like... What's up with all the fragments of stuff? This is... Yeah, that's... Some old gardening tools lie propped against the wall here, but the handles are mostly rotted with age. Piece of stone again. All right. There's no sign here, but the door to this cottage is slightly ajar, giving you a glimpse of the inside. Okay, let's save it. All right. The old wood floors creak underneath your feet. A few rats scurry to the corners. There is no one here. What do? You call to the owner of the house, announcing your presence, but only silence answers you. Okay. Small empty closet. It is covered inside with a layer of dust, making the tiny tracks of house rats clearly visible. All right, so I'm getting the sense this thing has not been around much. This kitchen area appears to have been used recently, as breadcrumbs still litter the floor and the stove is warm to the touch. This small food pantry is now infested with roaches and beetles who feast on bits of grain and bread. A stairwell to the east leads down to the cellar. All right, well, hang on a second before I go. This looks like a parlor, but the once lavish furnishings have grown old and worn with age. Dust covers everything in the room. Oh, wait. The upper floor is even more worn and dusty. Although there are fewer rats on this floor, there are many more spiders. Like giant spiders? The main bedroom appears completely unused. The few rays of light that shine through the moth-eaten curtains illuminate floating dust particles in the air. Perhaps no one lives here after all, someone says. Hey, what's up, Genly? Oh, I'm glad you're alive. Well, it depends. As you said, you're like letting you know I'm alive. I'm glad to hear that you're alive. Yeah, I mean, on Tuesdays, I'm still streaming during the day. But tonight, I actually was supposed to start at 9, but I got home late from work. So I started as soon as I could. I'm sorry to hear that means you can't join us for this one. But thanks for checking in. I hope you get the chance to check it out, because I think you'll... I think you may like what we're doing here with this particular game, is my guess. I think you might find it of interest if and when you get the chance to. But it's good to see you, Genly. Okay. Right, I went there. This room was most likely reserved as a guest bedroom, but it has not been used in quite a long time. Yeah, see, this is all like... This room was once a study, but scores of moths and roaches have now devoured whatever interesting documents were in the room. Searching the room, you come across an old diary. You thumb through the book, stopping at the last entry, which has been, yeah, exactly, my September marathon. That's true, because I'll be streaming during the day for that one. That's true, which has been half-eaten by insects. And in our kiss, I could feel such extreme elation, a joy I had never... Ah, but even now I am interrupted with a knock at the door. Perhaps it is Alexander come to see me again. I shall write again tomorrow. There are no further entries. All right, well. Okay. Is it this one? Nope, that's not the one. Look around. Nope. There we go. Okay. Old racks of wine stand against the walls of this dark cellar. There are more stone fragments on the ground here and some strange scuff marks that lead around the corner. This has got very, very Danger Will Robinson about it. I'm telling you right now. Many beautiful statues stand in this room, all incredibly detailed, like the one in the front courtyard. There are all sorts of subjects, young men and women, old farmers, couples, even a band of adventurers much like yourselves. Each statue, however, has been somehow damaged, a missing limb, a cracked torso, or a chipped head. What a shame, you think, that such fine work would be somehow flawed. Hello? Is someone there? Asks a voice from the shadows. So be it, Jedi. An old woman steps forward, reaching out with a short walking stick. Her eyes are covered in bandages, as she is quite obviously unable to see. Forgive me, I didn't mean to frighten you. It's just that an old blind woman can't be too careful when she lives all by herself. So tell me, what brings you here? Well, I like broken statues. Let's see. You shall die. We were just exploring the area. Well, how fortunate that you came to visit me during your travels. For many years I have lived here. I once was a very respected sculptor, and I moved here to be away from all the distractions of the city so I could focus completely on my work. I loved all forms of life, sculpting people and animals, even plants and trees. And then one day there was a fire. The forest behind my house burst into raging flames. After I was sure that the house was not in danger, I ran into the woods, trying to rescue whatever animals I found. As I was carrying some rabbits away from the danger, a flaming tree came crashing down and landed across my back, burning me badly. I do not know how I survived, but when I awoke, I could feel terrible burns all over my body, but I could see no more. So my eye for sculpting was gone forever, and now my cursed blindness has caused me to run into my previous work, often damaging it in some way. Yet my statues are the only company I have, as most people today are afraid of the old woman with the broken statues. Something about this is not quite clicking to me. Like, really? Many of the sculptures that had once stood in front of my home for others to enjoy have been destroyed by those that fear me. It is a lonely existence I live, but I am very honored by your presence. I long for the company of real people like yourselves. I've recently discovered that by using my sculptor's hands to study an object, I can visualize it in my mind and then recreate what my hands have felt in a stone sculpture. If you would allow me, I would very much like to sculpt you so I might remember you always, immortalizing you in stone. Will you grant me this one favor? This is super sketchy. How long is this going to take? Not long, not nearly as long as you would think. Let me just step closer. Yes, here we are. Now you shall be with me forever. Yep. I called it. I was like, God damn it. She rips the bandages from her eyes and pulls back her hood, revealing a mass of writhing snakes. It's a freaking Medusa. I knew it. I knew it. All right. Yep. I was like, you know what? Okay, that's very bad. That's very bad. We're in big trouble. This is obviously not something I can keep. Unaffected. Woo. Continue battle. No. Except I have to figure out has found no treasure. With the Medusa dead, you lop off her head and place it in a sack, knowing that it just might be useful. Well, first of all, I have to see if I can even, who's my cleric? Do I have stone to flesh? Okay, yeah. So we're not, I don't want to deal, this is, yeah. This is not going to work. It's not going to work. All right, so now we know that this is a freaking Medusa. Uh-huh. Now I know the drill. Yep, I already know about this. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Okay. All right, this is going to hurt. Woo! Fireball right on my face, but it's okay. We did this without getting turned into stone. Lop off the head and place it in a sack, knowing that such a thing might be useful. I wonder why I only got 333 that time. Well, well, well. Jeez. Unbelievable, man. Oh, do I not have? Okay, I do have one. Who needs it? Remloff, probably? What's up, Penguin? I didn't have to share experience with all the petrified people. No, but I'm saying, oh, that, that's so funny. That you're right. That's why. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's funny. That's funny. Good laughs. Boy. Okay. That was interesting, though, actually. That was interesting. No, because I want to do... Okay. Cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Wait. Turn it. Okay, that's what I have. All right. So cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Okay, keep. That was kind of neat, actually. Not, I mean, like, I saw it. There was clearly something was off. I mean, I was like, wait a minute. She's like, yeah, I had a hard time because, like, it fell across my back, and that's how somehow I was blinded. I'm like, it fell across your back and you were blinded. I was just like, I don't know, man. This feels a little lame. All right, so we're going to Magic Missile. Magic Missile. And then we are going to... Oh, they have Lightning Bolt. Stinking Cloud. All right, 2 Fireballs. All right, Memorize. Let's see what you got. You got Magic Missile? Okay, that's fine. Okay. So far we found an alchemist who got turned into, who basically got webbed by a spider. And now we have a Medusa sitting there. Well, the good news is that we can now explore. She's got to have treasure somewhere, right? Bash. Medusa creature must have used this room for all activities. An old mattress lies on the ground here, and a few male statues are placed around the room, all with missing arms, legs, or heads. What activities are we talking about? She must have damaged everything so that nothing could ever be returned to flesh, Raven notes. I hope she didn't try to procreate with these human males before turning them to stone, someone says. Yes, so do I. Here in the corner, 6 eggs rest in a pile. As you watch one of them rocks a bit, do you want to destroy them? Wish I knew what those eggs were. Ooh, secret door to the east? Aha! Found treasure. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get? All right, first of all, we got jewelry. We got 4 gems. And we got 439 platinum. All that's good. I like all that. And items, we got a mage scroll, a potion, and a cloak. Okay, so I'm guessing here that... Who is it that has detect magic? Someone has got detect magic. I know somebody does. There we go. Okay. So cast detect magic. Yep. Potion of healing. Mage scroll, potion, and a cloak. All of that is magical. All right. So we're going to have to... Well, I mean, I knew about the potion of healing, actually. But the mage scroll, potion, and cloak. All right. So for this one, trade with Raven, I think. All right. So I'm going to have to actually identify them. I know I was wondering about that, but I was a little nervous because of the whole spider situation. I guess they could have been our very own baby Medusa eggs. Suppose that's possible. All right, I'm going to have to identify that first. I have to go back to town, identify it, get the jewelry appraised and stuff like that. So I've got a few things that I got to do here first. Worth it, though. I might as well just get this map cleared out of the way. You know what I was just thinking, Triffid? What if those are cockatrice eggs? Because like that's what a Medusa would probably want to, like, you know, if you're creating eggs, you're like, I'm going to get some creatures that do this. You know what I mean? Like, so that means only now do you realize why it appears so lifelike. Inspecting it closer, you realize it's the only statue that's entirely undamaged. Near the base of the statue, Raven discovers a tightly rolled scroll with a note attached that reads, "This might come in handy." After a mage casts Read Magic and carefully studies the scroll, it is apparent it contains a Stone to Flesh spell. What do you want to do? We're going to cast it, obviously. You cast the spell directly from the scroll, and just as the writing begins to vanish from the parchment, so does the hard stone disappear from the statue. Suddenly, the dove springs to life, fluttering away into the forest. The spell has worked, returning the woman to life. Hey, we saved someone. What? Where am I? A man rushes out from the trees. Yo! Alexander! Oh, it's the one, is the woman who did the diary. Lydia, I thought I'd never see you again. I found a scroll to bring you back, but I didn't know enough about magic to cast. But we are together again, my love. The couple thank you repeatedly, and Lydia offers you her necklace as a gift, while Alexander hands you a second scroll before they stroll away, celebrating their renewed love. Nice. We got experience, and we found treasure. Got another jewelry. And we got a Mage Scroll with 3 spells. Actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? That's not who I should be doing that to. That's okay. I almost made a terrible mistake. That's not who I should be giving that to. The person I should be giving this to is to Remlath. He is our full mage. So if he already has this, great. But and then she can use it, but otherwise, no. Okay, great. Feeling better on the money side, too, as well. Very interesting, though. Actually, wait a second. I just want to clear out this map since I did it before. Oh, thunder, 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 Thundercats. Oh. God, I love that sequence. Thank you, Kids Are Asleep. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are playing some super retro stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very much. Welcome. Hello to Shadowed Mage. Hello to Tribe of Gum. Welcome to the Unlimited Forgotten Realms Unlimited Adventures Curse of the Fire Dragon, where we just discovered a Medusa's Lair. So that was nice. And she's like, I'm a sculptor, and I went blind. And then she's like, and now you are mine. And so, but we defeated her without being turned into stone, and we saved someone, and we got some magic stuff that we got to go check out, and it was good. All good times. And hello, Intensely Eric. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you. How was the stream today? What were we playing? Yeah, I wanted to go to the mountains, but oh, a colorful banner decorated with feathers has been placed here. Really? All right, I'm going to have to deal with that later. Mass Effect 3 at long last. Ah, very nice. How far did you get into it? As I go to figure out where the heck the jeweler is. Who's the jeweler? There it is. 6. Just exploring the New Normandy. Nice. My feeling about this, honestly, was I agree with people who say that it's the weakest of the 3, but I don't think that's a negative, really, against Mass Effect 3. I just think that speaks to how good Mass Effect 2 and 1 are. I liked 3 a lot, and there are a lot of people think the Citadel DLC is the best DLC in the game. It's excellent. I thought the Leviathan DLC is great, too. There's a lot of good DLCs in this, and wrapping up the kind of whole trilogy is also impressive. It's good stuff. I liked Mass Effect 3 quite a bit. How are you liking it so far, Eric? It's probably early on, I guess, but... Okay. Gems. 5 platinum. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. Sell that. Ooh. Whoa. The jewel is valued at 1,941 platinum. Okay, that's a ton of money. We have to figure out why that's worth that much. All right, we got to go hit up the merchant right here and figure that out. I guess the fire elementalist. No, leave. I'm going to go give it to this guy first and just see if he wants to do anything because I have a Medusa head. I'll work here with the things I have. Bring me another element. Okay, so he doesn't give a damn about the Medusa's head. Okay. But I appreciate the direction. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, like, you appreciate that it's guiding you in a certain way. It does open up, though. I mean, it eventually opens up and you get a lot of stuff. So, right, I already know about this. Fire elementals. Okay, magic. Praise, right. Wait a minute. Can I ID? There we go. That's what I want. ID. Yep. Extra healing. Very nice. Cloak of protection +1. Hell yes. All right, so we can sell the jewelry. Okay. Potion of healing. All right, let's give the... So he's going to keep extra healing. You're going to trade that to this guy. We're going to trade this to Remlaf. And the jewelry he's going to sell. So let's take a look at... All right, potion of healing. Okay, that's good. Exit. Exit. Let me ready items. Ready. Okay. Exit. I'm going to have him sell that jewelry in a minute, but... Yeah, oh, absolutely the most cinematic. There are elements of Mass Effect 3 that are kind of just freaking how do I put this? Like jaw-dropping. Like that are and it's not exactly, I mean the visuals are cool, but it's not that exactly. The graphics are cool. It's not just that. There are things that are just, I don't know, very dramatic. What do you mean not enough money? Oh. Okay, there we go. That are just like very, very cinematic. Yeah, I mean, I remember the tables. It was fine. You know, you got used to it, but it's an unnecessary step that they ended up moving out of, which is probably a good thing. All right, I need you to ID this. Okay. So we're going to have to scribe that. So he has an AC of 6, which means if we ready that, we may already using it. Oh. Unready that. Yeah, AC of 5. Let's go. Okay. So now that he's got that, I can sell this. Feeling very good about this. All right, I have to have him scroll those spells, scribe those spells. I don't need to do that math. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's unnecessary, you know? Like, it's not the kind of thing that you're like, doing it is going to make it harder for you. I mean, like, you know, not necessarily. Okay, exit. Exit. What can I buy from you? Oh, it's right. I have Ring of Protection. I have Ring of Invisibility. Ooh. Hang on a second. I need to check this. That Ring of Invisibility could be very useful. Ring of Invisibility 2E. I need to double check and see if it has charges or not. I don't think you have to. Okay. Okay. In that case, yes, I think we're going to buy that Ring of Invisibility. And I will tell you exactly who's going to buy it. Oops, nope. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. 750. Exit. All right. Buy. Expensive, but well worth it. If you can get her to use a ring of invisibility, turn invisible, and then use her to run around and backstab people, etc., super useful. Okay. That potion of speed could be useful. Yeah. I think I'm going to use that for each one of them. I'm going to give you potion of speed. Whoops. I'm going to give you potion of speed. I'm going to give you potion of speed. You potion of speed. You potion of speed. And you potion of speed. Okay. Now, one of the reasons I do that is because that jewelry is worth $1,900 and I'm about to sell it. Leave. All right, so beep. Yeah, exactly. Exit, exit. I think you still have it. Items. Yes. 1,941 freaking gold. Platinum, I mean. All right, pool, share. That is good stuff. Okay. So now we have, how much do we have? 600 platinum. So we have about 3,000 something on platinum. That's still only half of what we need for the Trident +6, quite honestly. All right. One thing I need to check, though, is I need darts. I need to buy darts. And I also, do I not? That's right. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find darts. I need to find darts, and I also need to get better armor for Raven because she's a thief and she needs it. Oh, you know where else I went? I didn't go on the boat yet, and I should do that. I should use the boat to go check out the icy land, so I will do that too. Right, Shadowed? And these are level 5 characters. These are level 5 characters too. They do not have darts. Leather armor +1. Doesn't she already have leather armor +1? She does not have leather armor +1. Interesting. I bet that's so she can also cast magic. Okay, she needs to get a ring of protection then. Ring of protection. Oh, no. I need ring of protection, but I also need to get darts, and I can't remember who sells it. Okay. No one let me forget I need to get ring of protection +1. Blah, 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 blah. And no darts. Darts. Oh, that's right. Oh, look at this gold. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's take a look at what each of these people have. You've got a two-handed sword. Do you have a two-handed sword? No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you do have a two-handed sword +1. All right, well, guess what? Oops. You're about to buy a... You're about to get a two-handed sword +1. Oh, fine. Shadow credit, a bunch of platinum and gold bars. Heisting a bunch of thousands of platinum. Well, in fairness, I just defeated a Medusa for that, Shadowed, so, you know, bye. Okay, I am very happy about that. Two-handed sword +1. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Can I ready that? Yes. All right. Let's see. You have arrows. I'm going to get you a long sword +1. How much is a long sword +1? 750. Perfect. Oops. Buy longsword +1. Okay. You're going to sell that. Sell. And we are going to ready the longsword +1. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Do you not have a shield? Oh, I can get you a shield +1, can I? All right. Shield +1, I'm going to have to get. Shield +1. No one let me forget. Shield +1. Do you have a broadsword +1? Nope. Okay. Shield +1. Whoops. Shield +1. Wait, I need to view. Yeah, hun? Okay, I'll be right there. Shield +1. Okay. Do you have a longbow +1? You do not. I guess that's because you have only blades. That's fine. She has a dagger +1 already. Okay. So I need to go get a shield +1. Okay. Leave. All right, let's see. Shield, no. Discount furniture. He has the one thing. Lord Avarice is home. Bladesmith, blacksmith, armorsmith, right. I'm guessing you're not going to have anything exciting, are you? Yeah, but I already got the leather armor +1. Okay. Okay, so, all right. So I just need to try to get darts then. Oh. Whoa! I just got aggroed on the streets of the city. Wow, man. All right, well. Sleep. Asleep. Asleep. What a shame. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. With one cruel blow. Coup de grace. And now for fun. Coup de grace. Do not do that again. And then items. Oh, God. Darts! Yo! All right. Let's see. Well, first of all, view. No, wait. View. Items. Trade. All right. Well, that's convenient. Exit. Exit. Nope. View. Items. Ready those darts. Oh, well. Unready it. Ready it. Okay, and I need to have him also scribe spells, which is what I'm going to do next. Save B. No. Exit. Closed for the night. All right, where's the tavern? Okay, so I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. Okay. Right. Okay, let's go get a room. Oh, because I have my room. Okay, great. Okay, so let me save this under A. And then when I come back, I'm just going to go downstairs quickly, tuck my daughter in for the night. And then when I come back up, we are going to try to scroll some scribes. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to scribe some scrolls and see how we do, basically. So... God, look at these. Slow, bestow curse, lightning bolt. Now, I think he already has lightning bolt, but I don't think he has slow. And look at those. See, the problem with the 6th level spells, though, is, and has a stone to flesh, that's convenient. Problem with those is that he's nowhere near to being able to use 6th level spells. I think he can use 3rd level, but not 4th level spells, so I might be able to scribe slow and bestow curse. And then I'm going to give it to her and see if she can scribe lightning bolt. But the 6th level ones, I'm probably just going to hold on to. So we will talk more about that when I get back. Hold tight. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, what is this? What are we talking about over here? Oh my God, what did I do? Okay, good. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's see. They were investigating a farm that to see if they were sending scarecrows to sabotage a rival farm. Tam, in disguise, just straight up stole the lockbox out of a desk vault, which, while yes, did have the contract with the minor devil that proved their suspicions, also had like 10 bars each of platinum and gold, which is worth about 2,200 gold in all. And then suddenly there was real estate. Right, but it's about the liquid assets, right? Or I guess in this case, the fungible assets. That's the actual key. All right. Scribe. I cannot scribe that spell. Okay. I already know that spell. All right. What about death spell, globe invulnerability? I'm going to hold on to those because it's so high. Yes. And then Raven. Wait a minute. Exit. View. Items. Let's see. Let's ready that. And then I want you to trade with Raven. Okay. And then magic, scribe, exit. Okay. Let's see how we do. Okay. So now, Remloff. So first, Raven. I want you to show me the way. No, okay. I want you to trade. Actually, wait. Because it's so confusing, again, the items are just not. It's not so good. All right. So I want you. So you have two. Okay. Mage Scroll 2 spells. That's what I want. So I want you to trade 2 spells to Raven. And then exit. And then I want Raven view items to trade that with Remloff. Okay. And then I want you to ready this and exit. Then I want to save it. Thousands of platinum would make Hoodie faint probably. And then Tam died at the end of that session. So was that just one of the random you rolled and then it turned out it didn't work out? Was that what happened there? You know, like the thing you were doing? Okay, we're going to save that there. No. All right, now I want you to magic, scribe. Cannot scribe that spell. Cannot scribe that spell. Okay. Well, if you can't scribe either one of them, then what I'm going to do is, because you are magic user thief, I'm going to have you ready it so that if needed, you can actually cast it. Also, notice that Seth is over probably about 2/3 of the way to a level. Same thing with Doll. All right, good. So far, so good. The only one I'm worried about right now, hit point wise, is Raven. I mean, AC wise is Raven. Doll's in pretty good shape. AC 2, AC 1 for Anthony and Seth is good. Volley is 5, but she's back from the fray. Remloff is 5, but he's a wizard, so not surprising. Raven is the one magic user mage, and I'm a little worried about. So save that there. Drew Tam have to roll every night to see if he passes to sleep or not. 000. Ended that session with 3 nights passing on the roll for the 3rd night. He got the 000. Wow. It was a 1 in 100 chance, and he finally got it. I need to look. I have not had a chance to see that session, and I would really like to look at it again and see what his reaction was. I mean, I guess he already knew that it was always a possibility, you know, but still. Right, this is the Trident +5. All right, let's see. I just basically want to sell stuff I don't need. ID, yes. ID, yes. I'm probably... Okay, this is what I thought. All right, so sell, yes. 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 But I'm curious to see what his reaction was to all that. Okay. Exit and then view items. Okay, that's fine. And then view items. Ready. Exit, exit, and then view items. There's no shield +1, is there? Okay. And then view items. I need to get that quarterstaff +1. I'm going to sell this. All right, quarterstaff +1 is what I'm going to get. Exit, exit. All right, quarterstaff +1. And that's all fine. Okay. I need to find out where the quarterstaff +1 is, though. I know it's here somewhere. I'm sure I saw it someplace. No. Quarterstaff +1. Okay. Quarterstaff +1. Yeah, how did everyone else react to Shadowed? Okay, right. No quarterstaff +1 there. Leave. Is he here yet? Still not home. Okay. You had the 1,000-yard stare. Yeah, I mean, but you knew it was a problem. I mean, you knew that was a possibility also, right? Quarterstaff +1. Oh, no. She needs a ring of protection +1. And she needs more platinum. She needs 1,000. It's worth it, though. It's expensive, but, like, you know, it's using resources for proper reasons. She needs to get better than a 6 AC. There we go. Much better. Okay. Leave. I need to find out if quarterstaff +1. All right. So now pool take 600. Exit. Buy. Buy. Okay. Exit. Share. View. Items. Ready. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've got the quarterstaff +1 just in case. I'm going to sell this. All right. And then I need to buy arrows, which I think is Valia has the arrows. Yeah, she needs to get another 60 arrows should be fine. Buy. 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 40 more is fine. Okay. Yeah, 62. All right, so now, yeah, now we're kind of lower. You know, we used up a lot of the money that we got, but it was worth it. It was worth it. We got a lot of +1 stuff now, which is going to be very helpful against anything magical. Okay. Good. All right, so now what we're going to do, and we're saving that under A. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go out, and this time, oh, you know what? No, we're going to go to that aisle. I forgot about that. And that's the docks. Oh, this is stables. Damn it. Oh. A large raft. Okay. Seems reasonable. Yes. Okay. Let me encamp. So now we have a raft. Docks time. Docks time, living in the city. Okay. Dock access. It's a little annoying you have to use 5 platinum each time, but the fresh sea air greets you. A large mountain of ice stands before you, alone in this wide expanse of the sea. Do you want to dock the raft here? Yes. Tying the raft to a nearby boulder, you set foot upon the island, leaving tracks in the fresh, soft snow. You step through an opening in the ice wall and find yourself standing in an open area very much like a castle courtyard. Save. B. No. Exit. Oh, wait. Now I have to go into search again. Small opening in the ice to the north where a trickle of water flows out into the sea. A very thin stream of seawater flows through this cavern, possibly from the other side of the icy mountain. The stream, which likely shaped this tunnel after many years, now makes the ice below you very slick. Doll slips for a moment but regains balance. Watch your step, someone else says. Okay. Save. C. No. Just as you had thought, the stream begins here on the other side of the mountain. Water flows through a crack in the ice wall to the north. The snow on the ground here is packed very tightly, but you cannot identify any specific tracks. See. Small brick building stands in the corner of this cavern. What's this? Someone comments. What's this? Da, 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 da. What's this? On the south wall, there is a thick wooden lever. Do you pull it? Yeah. The sound of creaking gears, the floor beneath you begins to shudder and drop. Faster and faster you fall, your feet lifting off the platform as you drop deeper into the underground. But your feet soon return to the floor, and the rate of descent gradually slows until you are lowered gently to a subterranean level. Ooh, okay. As you step out of the lift, you can hear your footsteps echoing down the long hallway before you. All right, so let's see. Elevator down. Elevator up. Save the map. The walls here are moist and frosted, and it's chilly enough to make your breath visible and cause an occasional shiver throughout your body. A sudden noise to your left alerts the party. You turn just in time to see a pair of creatures fumbling over one another to pass through an alcove to the east. You rush forward to catch them, but a wall quickly slides in place behind them, blocking your way. You can hear an intricate series of locks and bars being fastened on the other side of the wall, and two gruff voices arguing in an unknown tongue. Dahl throws a shoulder into the wall, but it refuses to give way. One of the stones near the top of the wall begin to loosen and is removed from the other side, spilling tiny fragments of rock at your feet. A creature peers at you through the dark window. An orc, someone whispers. What are they doing here? The orc speaks to you in a menacing growl. Turn away now, or you will die. Master does not like intruders. With that, the orc replaces the loose stone and leaves you to contemplate his words. Interesting. Who's the master, I wonder? Who is the master? There's a sharp click behind you. Oh, God. Looking around, you notice 5 small alcoves within the room. Inside each of them is a large metal button covered with tiny droplets of water. Inscribed within each button is a single number 1 through 5. Okay. Ow. Okay, that's not it. Studying the door more closely, you're able to determine there are 5 thick bars which hold the door closed from the other side. Okay, so these are obviously the things that open up that door. No. All right, so I need to find the code for this. Yeah, I know. He's just like, hey, I'm just giving you some advice, bro. All right, so lock door, use buttons. Okay. All right, so we know that we have to deal with that. Let's see. No. Exit. All right. Whoa, the door from which you entered is locked tightly from the outside? What? Oh, no. All right, so it's not, this is interesting. So it's not 1. Is it 5? Nope. It's not 5. Is it 4? Okay, so it's 4. 4 is correct. Nice. Okay, 4-2 is correct. 4-2. Oh, okay, let me check that in a second. 4-2. No. Okay, 4. 2. Nope. 4-2-1. Okay. 4-2-1. 4-2-1-5. Nice. Grinding metal from the door to the northwest. All right. Good. All right. Okay. Let me check out this link here. Hang on a second.
Okay, so we can throw in 10, and then it comes out to 15 per person, which
Beautiful.
is a lot
Do
easier
it
to
that
think
way.
about.
Perfect.
And now we have 600 gold in our in our tavern fund, and that's
Okay.
10 day of operation from this moment out.
Awesome.
We've done it. We've become financially solvent.
Yeah.
This is the true fantasy and fantasy roleplaying.
I'm not
We
gonna lie.
actually have steady income.
It
Oh
feels
my
pretty good
God.
to know that we're
We
like,
have
good.
steady income, we own a home, we can stop evil whenever we want, the government believes us when we tell them we found a criminal. Yeah, we're living
Okay,
a
hang
dream
on. I'm looking
right
to
now.
see.
It truly is the wildest fantasies come true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I see Drew smiling, I'm worried.
So how'd it go?
I am putting a picture in our
Oh no.
chat right
Oh no.
Uh-oh, no,
That's
no.
incredibly scary. thing
That's
for you to
really
do.
freaking ominous.
We had our biggest win monetarily.
Not like this.
No!
No.
Wait, is that
No!
is that the one, or did you need the other one?
now. No, that's the one.
All right. Well,
Which
It was
roll
Trip
was
Zeros.
that on?
on which day?
Ah!
On which day? It was the
Yeah.
third one.
Of
So,
course it was.
Before that happens, we at some point had talked about that elixir of youthfulness. Did you want to run that scene before Tam goes into that sweet night?
Drew, why the hell did you do this to us?
Wow, that was in the midst of this other amazing stuff that you had found. Wow, man. I didn't realize that he was rolling it like like just on his own. When you said seeming to roll dice, I'm like, well, wasn't it? Don't you do it there? Very large pit lies here, swallowing nearly half of this room. It appears to be about 10 feet across. It sits 1 foot away from the 3 bordering walls. What do you want to do? Jump across with a running leap. You take flight over the deep chasm, but instead of landing safely on the other side, you smack hard into an invisible wall. God damn it. You plummet into the pit about 40 feet and land most ungracefully at the bottom. Hooch! Oh! Oh, in place where the ice blows thin, you can see bones frozen underneath. There's something peculiar along the southern wall. All right, we are going to, we're going to load. We are going to load. Jeez. Oh, man. He had special dice he wanted to use it. I okayed that. All right. Well, he lived the life and died the death he wanted, right? Skirt around. You carefully skirt the edge of the pit, reaching the other side safely. Where previously unseen walls now become visible. An illusionary trick, a member of the party says. It's a good thing we didn't try to jump across that pit. We had better be careful down here. Wow. This guy does not want us in this place. I mean, Drew knew that this was a possibility, you know. Large door stands to the east. Patches of fresh wood are found in several places, indicating the door has been recently repaired. Stone wall to the west is pieced together with relatively fresh mortar. Got a bad feeling about this, someone says. You burst in the room only to see a huge wooden log drop from the ceiling and swing directly towards you. The log strikes Dahl in the chest, throwing the party backwards through the doorway, through the wall, and into the pit. God bless America. Man. Well. That's funny. Okay. All right, well. Okay. I'm going to try seeing if I can break through that wall without falling into the pit. Doing private security for dung sweepers. How's the overarching story working out so far, Shadowed? I like that this is kind of sandboxy in a good way. I think I'm gonna. All right, I'm gonna explore the other side of this, but then I want to climb down there. Oh, no, no. Darn it. I knew that was gonna happen. I meant to say no, do not exit play. Oh, I mean, listen. And it's not, you know, I'm all about it. Like it's all good in terms of the. Oh, that's all there is. Okay, well, then in that case, we're going to climb down into that pit. Climb down about 40 feet to the bottom of the pit. You find yourself in a cold, icy cavern packed tightly with snow. Place where the ice below is thin, you can see bones frozen underneath, and there's something peculiar along the southern wall. Okay, we're saving this under D. No, that's cool, though. There's a thick, translucent layer of ice here. A human form stands before you with his back to the party. He's frozen in a strange state with sword raised and body poised for attack. It's TikTok! How could this have happened, Dahl asks. Examining the fighter more closely, you suddenly notice the pair of eyes staring back at you from the other side. Oh God, a menacing white dragon bursts through the ice wall and attacks. Well, crap. Okay. Let's see. View. Items. I have a longsword. Okay, it's unfortunate. This probably isn't going to work on this dragon, actually. Oh, no, it does work on him. Ah, Jesus, 56? What? Yeah, I screwed this up. Okay. I need to do this differently. That was, we were promised Fire Dragon. I know. Where does it say Curse of the Ice Dragon? Yeah, I completely screwed this up. Great. What's up, Nonstop? Yeah. I'm in big trouble. God damn it. Come on. Stop missing. There you go. Ow. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that 2 of my guys were dead. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to keep this, obviously, because I can't. That's not going to work out. So that's not going to work, is what I'm saying. Even if I beat these orcs, which I might do. We're at battle. You relax for a few moments. Okay, well, that's nice, but we're not doing that with two dead characters. I think I might have a shot against that dragon, though, especially if I use prayer first. So we're going to do that. We are going to try to pray. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I needed. Okay. So I want to see here. I want to see where the people are. All right. Let's have, I think it's, is it Seth? That's spiritual hammer. Actually, wait. Protection from evil. On Raven. Okay, and then you, protection from evil on Remloff. And then resist cold will be very useful against Raven. Oh. Oh, no, she is now. Right, okay. Okay. And all right, we are blessed. We are prayered. Camp, we're going to save this under E. All right, Chad, here we go. We're going to do this. Shoot, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Totally made a mistake. Game not saved. Load anyway. Yes. Supposed to load that. I forgot that I had search on, which meant I used up 10 minutes, which uses up my thing, which is not what we want. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take search off. Oh, am I not blessed again? This may not work. I may have to reset the way I did this. Darn it. I thought it would be okay. Yeah, okay. Right. That's great. Right. Okay. Can we end? Really wish there was a way to load because I messed up a lot. Let's do quick combat for everybody. Yeah, okay. As I thought. All right, so let's try that again. All right, so this time we're gonna load it under D. And the reason we're gonna load it under D is because we want to get down to. Okay. Now we are going to encamp and we're going to do all that stuff that I previously mentioned. So let me search. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to cast all that stuff. So, and probably also use speed potions too. So we're going to ready up, chat, is what I'm saying. So cast, can't do magic, right? Oh, right. That's right. Okay. We are going to do protection from evil on Raven. Protection from evil on Remloff. Okay. Resist cold on Remloff. Okay. We are going to, we don't need to resist fire. We do need to pray. Okay, prayer. And you might be able to notice that you can actually see that in the window above. It's showing you all this stuff. And then bless. Right, we have bless, we have prayer. And the last thing we're going to do is we are going to view items. Okay, hasted. Okay. View items. Hasted. Okay. View items. Hasted. Okay. View items. Hasted. All right. And view items. Hasted. All right. Now we're going to save this under E, which is what I meant to do before. All right, now that we did this, now chat, we're going to see what happens. Take off search. Damn it, I still lose it just by looking. It's annoying I don't have that other stuff. It's cool that it actually shows you breaking through the wall. Oh, come on with the stinking cloud. Okay. Let's see. So... Okay. Cast. Cast. All right. I hate to do this to you, Seth, but you're going to have to hang in there. Magic missile. Okay. Magic missile target. Dying, but not dead. God damn it, stop missing. Have to do that. Yeah, let's go. All right. That worked. It was pretty rough. 1,600 experience right there. Let's go. Yeah, now we have the orcs. With that, which is, you know, what's up, Combustible Dan? Okay, feeling a lot better about this than I did. Let's see. So... Whoa, what? Dead. Dead. There we go. Yay! All right. Not many experience points. Weary of battle, you relax for a few moments. Hell yeah, you do. All right, we did it. My dead guy apparently did not get XP. Well, the unconscious guy... Actually, it's a good question. I don't know if they did. Doesn't look like it. Well, could have been. Anyway, that protection from evil, everything I did worked. It was still, like, pretty dicey, honestly. But... Oh, yeah, I didn't remember. I know dead people obviously don't, but I didn't know. Well, that's okay. Still worth it. Still very much worth it. Wow, what a tremendous spell. 6. Okay, that's better. Okay, Sir Anthony. Lay on hands. Let's lay on hands on Doll, please. Okay. That was definitely worth it just for the experience. So the master of this place was clearly the Ice Dragon. And he's got to have treasure somewhere. You got to figure. So... I wonder if I can actually now rest here. No, it doesn't look like I can rest here. All right, well. I mean, Here in the back of the White Dragon's Den, you find treasure. All right, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Money first. 3 gems. Okay. That might be good. And 38 platinums, all right. Ooh, I wonder if... All right. Who is it that has... The dragon must have collected these items from other adventurers who came here but didn't fare as well as us, Sir Anthony says. I wonder who it is that has detect magic. Is it Valia? It is. All of it is magical. Trident Helm, Bracer's Ring, and Potion are all magical. Let's go. It just struck me that we do have potions of healing as well. So if need be, I could handle that. But as it is, this is great. I can't wait to see what we actually get from those things. We will check that out in a moment. But first of all, need to put search back on. No. Exit. I'm super happy that we did it this way. I saw it and figured that we had a shot. I figured that it was not... 56 hit points was not dreadful, you know? Wait, what? Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. So they wanted everybody to basically fall into the pit so that when they fell into the pit, they would feed their master, in quotes. Unfortunately, I was better than they were. Slits along the southern wall here, which allow bystanders to peer down into a large, icy lair. Yeah, well. Sign here reads upper level. Up to main level. Whoa. As you step in this large room, you're immediately ambushed by a horde of orcs. They were waiting for us, Raven shouts. That's definitely a horde. The problem is my health. That's the problem. None of these guys are giants, but the problem is the health. Do I have area effect spells? Sleep. Thank you. Falls asleep. Falls asleep. Falls asleep. Falls asleep. Falls asleep. Falls asleep. Ow. Okay. Do I have any more sleep? Can I cast Charm Person? Unaffected. Damn. All right. Nice. It's less good. Stinking Cloud would be really useful here. Oh, come on, man. Okay, myself. Get the hell out of here. Ow. Okay. Nice. 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 Pulling everything out that I possibly can. I really don't want to have to use that, Nice. I really do not want to have to use the healing potions if I can, but... Okay, they're still helpless. Nice. Okay, I actually have invisibility anyway. Nice. Not so nice. Yeah, I'm, Okay. I'm tempted to use the spells on that scroll, but again, I'm trying to save it if I can. So... Nice. Damn it. It's a little risky. Whoops, whoops. I didn't mean to do that, but... Nice! Let's go, Remloff. Still okay on Anthony. Okay, good, good, good. There's only 2 non-helpless ones. I think... Yep. All right. Shoot. Nice. Helpless. I can't do that. See you work, Chieftain. Sleep doing work. Sleep doing work, baby. We got this. Nice. Let's go. Despite the ambush. Platinum 22 is whatever, but... Oh, God. Let's take... We're going to at least take the arrows. All right. Who's got... Tell me you've still got... She doesn't have detect magic. Oh, man. Take... I mean, we're heading back to the city after we get out of this place. So... See, that's what I was going to say. I don't know. Is it? Because I was going to use detect magic to see if any of it was worth taking. Hey, I got onto one page. All right, well. Stepping through the pile of lifeless orc bodies, you wonder just what these creatures were doing in such a strange environment. Okay, and I managed to do this without using my potions of healing, which is very good. Save under E. Yeah, I hear that. Well, you know. There we go. And Seth is ready to level, too. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting, Penguin, because, yeah, otherwise I would probably just be trying to detect it and then taking it, so. Used a lot of scrolls in there, but that stuff was all useful. That allowed us to get through this little area, and that is going to help us a lot. True, true, true. This appears to be a food storage area and a kitchen. Despite the rotting animal carcasses in the floor and the large pots of gruel heating over the fire, nothing else in here looks very appetizing. Must be the living quarters, if they can be called such, for the York tribe. Shabby blankets and mattresses lie against the walls, and a musty, foul odor hangs in the air. Okay. Large sign above you reads, "To the master's chambers. They gather for the feast." Okay. So, all right, if we put this there, then it's very cold here. The room before you contains doors along every wall, and the floor holds tiny puddles of water. Very small holes all around the room. At the base of each wall and across the floor, you notice several piles of bluish, almost transparent objects. Can I get out of here if I have to? Okay. I'm worried now that maybe that isn't the master that I fought, but it's like another... It's another creature. Step forward and feel the floor lower slightly, allowing water to pour in from the base of the walls. Quickly, let's get out of here before the room fills with water, someone shouts. Gate slams shut behind the party, creating retreat. The room continues to fill with water. Oh, boy. Bluish objects float toward each other and begin to take shape. Ice trolls! Curses, Raven shouts. Crap. Crappity crappity crap. Oh! Ice trolls, does whatever an ice troll does. This probably doesn't even work on these guys. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Oop, sorry, Seth. Sorry, Seth. My bad, Seth. During the battle rule filled completely with water, you have only a short time left. Oh my God. Well, that sucked. What the heck? So who's the master then? Quickly step through the doorway and seal the door behind you, narrowly escaping the flooding ice water. You find yourself in a mysterious tunnel. There's water all around you, yet the area in which you stand is completely dry. Invisible walls hold back the waters from the depths of the great sea. Whoa. Okay, that's creepy. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to. Magical tunnel slopes downward towards an icy cave at the base of the ocean floor. Bizarre aquatic creatures, some likely never witnessed before, swim at these great depths. Beautiful, a member of the party says in awe. Suddenly, this is the abyss. Tunnel ends at this cave of ice which rests on the ocean floor. The walls here have been reinforced with stones, but due to the extreme cold and the heavy moisture, there are icicle formations everywhere. Oh my goodness me. Wow. All right, well. No time but the present to go forward, I guess. You step into this cavern and witness an incredible sight. A huge gray and brown sphere appears to open its body and give birth to a quivering bluish creature. The sphere returns to its normal state, and the bluish creature slowly gains strength and awareness, arising as a fully developed ice troll. A snake-like creature slithers up to the party from a far corner. Oh my God. So, you survived my little traps, did you? And you stole my brothers. No matter. Master is creating more even now. You should have turned back while you had the chance, adventurers. Now you shall die. So we got to stop that sphere. All right, I want to see what's down here. Ice troll and a dark naga? What the frick is that? Deep spawn. What the hell is a deep spawn? Except something which is like very bad. Okay, gonna target myself here. Ow. Poison, right? Hold person. Okay, that's very bad. Okay. One point of damage. Wow. How did you miss that? All right, can I get this? Can I interrupt this thing? Great. Okay. Ow. Ow, 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 jeez. Please stop missing. Nice. Okay. All right. Wow, Doll with the 36 points of damage right there. Hugs Doll? What do you mean he hugs Doll? I don't want to be hugged. Unaffected. Wow, doing so much damage. Yes, let's go. We defeated them. 3,235 experience points. A deep spawn, Doll says. That's what that thing was. I've read about them in books of ancient legends, but I never thought that such a thing really existed. Another party member speaks up. So it populated this entire place with its children? That's what those orcs were doing here, and they built all those traps and everything just to protect their master. At least it's dead now, someone else says. We seem to be at the bottom of the ocean. I'll bet we can find something useful down here if we look around a bit. Yeah, you think? Except here's what we're going to do first. We're going to freaking save this bad boy. Oh, I'm excited. We may get some good stuff out of this, chat. Some good stuff. All right. I'm really glad that she didn't get killed but was just knocked unconscious because... Nope. Doll was freaking clutch that fight. He was making some serious damage. That two-handed sword +1... I don't even know if I could have hit a deep spawn with regular weapons. All of that +1 stuff was huge there. It was... Oh, really? I don't... That's right. I don't have lay on hands. Okay. That's all right, though. I will happily take that. Okay, let's go. So... Walls here are made purely of ice and have not been reinforced with stone. We could try chipping a hole into the wall so a small stream of water flows through, Sir Anthony says. That water might be exactly what we need to take back to the alchemist and Rama, someone adds. Oh, this is like the pure element of water that we can use for the game. Yes, absolutely. You quickly place the magical jar into the flow of the water until it's filled. With the water collected and your body sore from the incessant shivering, you quickly seal up the jar and head for the surface. It's about time we got out of this icy hell, someone said. Yeah. Yeah, baby. You emerge from the ice cave and find your raft still waiting on the shore. That is very clutch. Very clutch. All right. So now it's time to head back to town, and the first sliver of the moon appears in the night sky above you. The 7th moon, Sir Anthony says. Once it's full, our time is up. Okay. Hurry to the front of the temple. As you make your way to the center of town, you pass some of the green-cloaked men carrying leather pouches and knocking on each door. As they stop at the house on the left, you hear a great disturbance as an aged man struggles to prevent them from reaching the door. As he draws a dagger, the door opens and a beautiful young woman appears. Father, it's okay, as she calmly hands the men a wooden tile inscribed with her name, Taryn. The men gratefully take the tile and continue to the next house while the angry father storms back inside. Taryn glances in your direction for a moment, then gently closes the door behind her. Okay, well, so here's the deal. We have to go give this thing to what's-his-face and then train. Water gathered from the deepest ocean floor. I believe that's exactly what we need to cool the newly forged weapon. I will work here with the things I have. Go now and bring me another element. We have no time to waste. Jeez, man. Okay. Sell. 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 And nice. I'm glad to hear it. Well, again, as more people find out about it, there will be, I'm positive there will be more and more people that will take a look. Because there are a lot of fans of the old Gold Box games, and when you combine that with the fact that it's also different than some of those. Wait, I can't believe I just did that. That was silly. Wait a minute. Okay, right. This is right. ID. Yes. Trident +2 ID. Helm +1. Bracers. Bracers AC5. Ring. Oh, not enough money. That's cool that you did that, actually, Shadow. Gems. Sell. Gems. Sell. Gems. Sell. Okay. Pool. Take. Select. 387. Okay. View. Items. ID. Ring of Protection +1. Potion of Extra Healing. Okay. So now, sell. Yes. Sell. Yes. Sell. Yes. And sell. Yes. Okay. Now, if I trade this to Remloff. No, actually, Raven. All right, let's trade this to Valia. Oh, God. Okay, everybody's overloaded. All right. View items. All right. Sell. Yes. These were all of the orc stuff that I got. Hey, what's up, Tilted? How you doing, man? I just saw the very dramatic moment when Drew, I hadn't seen this yet, when Drew rolled the 000 Tilted, and your reaction. I mean, everyone's reaction, but... Okay. So there we go. View items. Sell, yes. But you all knew this day would come. It wasn't like 1 out of 1,000 chance. It was 1 out of 100 chance. I know. It was and they were going over like we're finally financially solvent, and then he was like, but at what cost? At what cost? View items. Okay, here we go. So sell, yes. This little raid to that place was super helpful because we got one of the things that we need for the overall game, and also we also managed to get a bunch of treasure, including a bunch of magic items, and we now have, look, all 5 characters are ready to level, which is pretty freaking clutch. And I didn't even have to use my potions. I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day. All right. Sell, yes. 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 Okay. So now that I've done this, now they are not going to be overloaded anymore. So now I can, the helm +1, I'm going to have you ready. So his AC is now 1. That's good. View items. Trident +2. Trident +2 versus a 2-handed sword +1. Let me see. All right, hang on. I'm just checking what these stats would be. 1d6 and it's +2. Two-handed sword +2. Yeah. All right. Thinking if I had like monkey grip, that would allow me to do the, like for 1.5 hands. What? Ugh. Ready? Ready. Okay. Two-handed sword +1. All right. Now, trade that to exit. What is this now? Trade the bracers to Remloff. Or no, to Raven. No, to Remloff. Trade the ring of protection to Remloff. The potion of extra healing should go to Seth. And the arrows should get traded to Valia. Okay. All right. Sir Anthony, what do we got? Nope. Wrong thing. Okay. Potion of healing. Right. Yeah. Oh, he's got lay on hands now? Lay on hands. Lay your hands. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's good. Seth. What have you got? All right, you got all that stuff. You got a potion of extra healing, so trade that to Valia. Otherwise, you're good. Although you could use some +1 stuff eventually, but we'll one miracle at a time. All right. I'm already using 152 arrows. Okay. I wonder if those are 8 arrows +1. ID. Oh, no, he already tried. He already tried. No, did they? Oh, crap. All right. I'm going to ready this. Exit. Exit. All right. Now, Remloff. You've got an AC of 5, right? What about when I put on these bracers of AC 6? AC of 1 now. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. All right, now view. What happens if I put the ring of protection on? No, okay, that's what I thought. Right. So we unready this, and we're gonna trade that to Raven, who hopefully can use that. Oh. No, still AC 5. Okay, so. All right. Let me put on the Ring of Invisibility. Let me trade this back to Valia. I don't know that Valia is going to be able to use it, but it's worth trying. Because her AC could be better also. Nah, that's what I thought. Okay. Trade that to Seth. Ooh, wait a second. Seth is his AC of 0, is that right? Yeah, he does. Perfect. Nice. So good. Look at that. Now that we got all this, we got AC 110. Volley is still at 5, which is unfortunate, but Raven at 5, but Remloff at 1, and all of them are improved. I stumbled across it because I wanted to play a gold box game, Shadowed. I'd been jonesing to play something very retro. But I was also like, you know, I played Pool of Radiance and all those, and I really like that game, and there's some value to it, but I'm like, I wonder, there must have been modules made, like hacks of it, and then I happened to find Unlimited Adventures, which frankly, I'd ever played this in the old days. I barely remembered it, and I was like, I knew about it, I was like, oh yeah, but I never played it. There was a game called Dungeon Hack that I played a little bit too at the time, but it was like, like I don't know that that's really valuable, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I found like a whole bunch, and there's like a whole, like, I don't know, Hall of Fame of modules for this, for Forgotten Realms, and everyone talked about how Curse of the Fire Dragon was really solid, and I'm like, all right, well, let me, you know, let's see how it all goes, and sure enough. Okay, I would like to trade Remloff. Yeah, can I do that? $60, that should be enough. Yeah, so I'm very happy with this so far. Okay, so we're going to train Remloff. No, not Raven. There we go. Train Remloff. Yes, level 6 magic user. Ha ha ha. Now we're going to start cooking with gas. Look at this. Haste, hold person, dispel magic, blink. Oh, man. Now, see, haste is great, but there's also aging associated with that in this game. So I think instead I'm going to do a protection from evil 10-foot radius. Hold person's good, but I already have that. Blink is mostly for Remloff himself. I already have a dispel magic. So it would just be haste, and I think that works. All right, cool. Remloff, success. Let's train you. Not enough experience. Oh my god, look at that. Just shy of what's needed. Okay. All right, well, that's all right. Okay, let me just do this now. I'm not actually going to... Magic Missile. Sleep is very useful. Stinking Cloud, yes. Love me some Stinking Cloud. And then Protection of Evil 10-foot radius. And, of course, for when you absolutely positively need to destroy things. Actually, you know what? Oh, shoot. Memorize. Damn it, I made a mistake. All right, so Magic Missile, yes. And then Sleep, yes. Oh, don't make me, Triffid. I'm having so much fun. But I'll aim to get to bed at 1:30. I started late today because of getting home late from work, and I was excited to play. Yeah, Craigery, it does. At the end of it, in second edition, it does. So you want to be careful not to overuse it, basically. And I was using a potion of quickness or whatever. Okay, Sleep, for sure. Stinking Cloud, for sure. And I have to use, I mean, Protection from Evil 10-foot radius is great, but you just can't. You can't avoid, cannot avoid that. Like, having the option to, okay, I have to use Detect Magic, which I haven't even used that. You can't avoid the possibility of Fireball. 2 Fireballs is just too powerful. Okay. Keep. Right. Okay. Exit. Save. Yes. No, I don't want to do that. Ah, whoops. Okay, play. Load. Fortunately, I had just saved it. Sleep is very useful. I know. But it's so fun. I'm having so much fun. It's one more turn, Mom. All right. Right. So, okay, so Remloff is trained. I need to train Doll, which is the other way. Who's the cleric? That's the paladin. Seth is the cleric, right? Okay. Level 4 and 3. Yeah, let's train him as a fighter. Let me try to keep it equal if I can. Yes. Seth. Oops. We don't train that class here. He'll have to wait outside. All right, let me train Doll then. Level 6 fighter, baby. Okay. Sir Anthony. Level 6 paladin. Hell yes. Okay, so Seth and Valia. Yep. All right, I need to check Sir Anthony, and then I need to train Seth. Oh, need to train Seth. Okay, need to train Seth. That's kind of awful. I love haste. No, I know. Second edition was pretty brutal, Craigery. Pretty freaking brutal, quite honestly. Okay. Now, can I train Seth here? Yes. Yep. Level 5, level 5. Look at Seth. Seth is almost ready to level again, and Raven. Whoops. No, I don't want to quit. Okay. All right, now leave. Encamp. Magic. Memorize. Exit. All right. Cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Let's go with another hold person. And dispel magic and another prayer. Keep. Exit. Okay. All right, now that everyone's saved, or now that everyone's leveled, I mean. Okay, now I go to my room. Go to your room. Room 4, the home base. This is super awesome. I'm very excited that this went this way because I think that area was maybe slightly above where we could be, but I think I felt like I played it very well. And now we've got some extra awesome stuff that's really going to help us out. Like Raven and Seth are right on the edge of leveling anyway again. So there's that. And then on top of it, on top of it, we got a bunch of cool magical items. Oh, whoops. We got a bunch of cool magical items. Now, we are also running out of time. Now that the moon's back, actually, we can probably look at the observatory. We should do that because it kept saying stuff about, like, it doesn't matter when there's no moon. Oh, crap. Camp, rest, hours. Oh. Okay, well then I'm not going to waste that time. Yeah, never mind. I was like, oh, maybe I'll find something. It's like, oh, maybe you won't. I'm like, all right, well, maybe I won't. Right. Okay, so let's just search there. Okay, so what we're going to do is okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so we've gone to, here's what we've done so far. We've gone to this, we started out, we went down here. That was the Griffin Cave. We got some Griffin eggs and some experience there, which got us some money, and that was useful to get some other things. We've gone to this observatory a few times. This hasn't done anything. This may be something we need to go here, like towards the end of the game when we have the weapon we need to attack the dragon. Maybe that's what that'll be about, possibly. We went up here. We dealt with the Medusa. Actually, first we went to this cabin in the woods, which had the alchemist that had been trying to get the poison antidote, and then got caught by a spider himself. So we killed a couple of spiders, said our respects to the alchemist. We ended up going up here, and we went to the cabin and found the Medusa with all the statues, got some cool stuff there, and got a lot of treasure. Came back here, bought a bunch of weapons and armor, especially of the magic variety, and that was cool. And then took the boat over to here and basically cleared this place out. Took out an ice dragon, took out some orcs, took out like 3 or 4 ice trolls, and then took out a dark naga and a deep spawn. And ended up getting basically, and then got the pure water that is one of the 4 elements that we need to make the weapon that can hurt the fire dragon. So that's basically what we did today. So I'm just going to go over here, set up for here, and then on Saturday, we will explore this area in more detail, this one, and then we've got this one to do over here. So far, we've got water. We still need to get earth, wind, and fire. And I'd like to point out to you that there's no better time to get Earth, Wind, and Fire than, do you remember the 21st night of September? Okay. I know that it's only... I know that, Dragon. I mean, Shadow, whoever the hell you are. I know that. Okay, so I'm 33 years. 32, 29, 27, 54, 123. It doesn't go, do you remember the 5th day of September? As the water cascades down the side of the mountain here, you notice a small opening in the rock just behind the falling water. Do you enter the cave? I did not know I could do that. So there's a cave here, and then over here is another cave, and that's good because I've been trying to be systematic about how I do this. So basically that means that I do this, and then we can explore that next time. So let me just enter this cave. Oh, God. The fire caves. The air here is moist and a little difficult to breathe. Water trickles in from the entrance, dampening the ground around your feet. So how much you want to bet? So we did the ice one. Now it's going to be the fire one. That's going to be the next. Oh, complimented for sure, Shadowed. I mean, you know, you stand on your own 2 feet, obviously, but... All right, let me just do a touch of exploring here. Ah! Acid shoots by as a giant slug moves in and attacks. Bleh. Ooh, that's a big giant slug. He's like, bleh. Exactly. Is that oh God, is that Brain Slug? Yeah, I used to love that emote. Is this going to be a slugfest? I see what you did there. See what you did there. 51. Poop top is attack. Yeah, Nath. Oh man, that is old school. Wonder why I can't see there. Wow, he did 20 points of damage. Man, hitting Doll a lot. Jeez, he hits like a truck. Hits like an absolute truck. And Raven now is leveled. And Seth is right on the edge of leveling. That is an old one. I wonder if that's from when we did the D&D with Ed and Brett, Peter Brett, and that whole crew. Okay, let's see. Cast. Doll. $63. Okay. Do I have anyone else? No. There we go. $65. I guess I could lay on hands. There we go. Okay. Used up a lot of my cures, but I still have the healing potions and with Ed Greenwood. Yep. Okay. Just about done here. Climbing up a pile of rocks, you come to an enclosed area which is much drier and likely much safer than the surrounding caves. Oh, really? All right, well. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, look at this. Oh, interesting. It shows you your quests. Gather, combine the 4 elements to defeat the dragon. Special items, magical jar, water of the deep. Okay. Neat. Okay. All right. So now I think we're in good shape, chat, because I have a place that I can go back to rest if I need to. I could theoretically, if I really got in trouble, I don't want to do this because I don't want to waste lots of time, because obviously time is being counted in this game because of the moon and everything. So I don't want to just keep resting like, to beat the band. But if I have to, I can. I could go back to the village, to the town, and heal and level up Raven if I wanted to, which would be, because Raven is level 4-5, so yeah, could do that. But right, Penguin, that's my guess as well. And so I want to be careful about not. That's the only problem, because when you search, you take 10 minutes per movement as opposed to 1 minute per movement. So in a way, I would love to just search every cave, but I can't really do that without running the risk of like running out of time, which would be bad. Now, so far, I've got 1 out of the 4 elements, and if these are actually the fire caves, I get through this, and I'm guessing I'm going to have the second of the elements that I need, he said, hopefully. So I think that'll be fine. But so far, I feel like the leveling and the weaponry and all that is working basically the way that I want it to. So I'm fairly pleased with this. This was a good session, despite the fact it wasn't as long as I had originally hoped. So I am going to encamp, save, B, no. And then I am going to save the map. Okay. I'm going to backup save Fire Caves 1, September 6th, 2024. Okay. My voice has changed? What do you mean? Oh, from the, are you talking about from the, from when I was doing the stuff with Ed? I think that may be actually a function of my mixer and the microphone shadowed. Like, I mean, my voice, I know what you mean. My voice, I think, in those early videos is a little higher. Yeah, but like, I don't think I went through puberty in the last 8 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that my voice has actually dropped significantly. I mean, I don't, at least I hope it hasn't. It's pretty much the same voice, I think. But that's funny, though. Yes. Yes. 9 years ago. Was it that long ago that we did that? Really? It was that long ago, huh? Interesting. I'm not doing cloud save with this because I'm using Goldbox Companion, so I have to do it a little bit differently. Man, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Figuring out, like, first of all, that ice cave was sort of creepy and cool. November 22nd, 2015. Jeez. Where does the time even go? Not quite 9 years, almost. Like 8 years and 10 months or something, but pretty much 10 or, whatever. But anyway, figuring out that creepy cave and then taking out the ice dragon and the ice trolls and the orcs and the Medusa and the Dark Naga and the Dark Spawn and doing all that with only, and, I was turned into stone a couple times, but like I didn't have to save scum a lot, like really. And we got one of the 4 elements, and now we're in a place where I bet I'm getting the second of the 4 elements, which is pretty cool. So, we are making some serious progress here. I bet at some point I'm going to have to go into the temple because that area is too large and those guys are too sketchy. There's going to be a point where I'm going to have to face down those dudes in the temple. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming to the air tonight. Oh Lord. I can just tell. I can just tell. There's going to be a time where there's going to be a reckoning with those. But we are making some serious progress, which means if I do get that element there, then that means that there are 2 other elements, earth and wind. But the thing about that I'm not clear about is that it's supposed to be in the corners of the map. So northeast was ice, northwest-ish is fire. There's an area to the southwest that is probably either wind or earth. But then the one that is to the southeast is the Griffin Cave, and I didn't find anything in the Griffin Cave except just griffins. So I don't know if there's, like, actually, now that I think of it, Griffin Cave is probably wind. It's probably wind, but I didn't find anything there. So probably what I do is I finish up the fire cave. I do those little things in the middle, whatever those areas are. Then I go southwest. I pick up the, probably it's going to be earth, by process of elimination, ice, fire, and then wind with the griffins. And then I go east because I did bail and get the hell out of there because of the whole thing about there was a screech and I was like, oh crap. And I got out of there, but I'm wondering now if there's something back there I still have to deal with because I took the griffin eggs to the guy. I took them to him and he's like, well, that won't help us with the ritual, but I'm happy to pay you money for them or whatever. So that was fine. But that doesn't mean that I couldn't go back there. The more I think about it, the more that makes sense. Ice is the whole dark spawn, ice dragon, ice troll, dark naga thing. We did that. Fire is where I am now. Southwest is going to be earth. I don't know what that is, but it'll be something relating to earth. And southeast is going to be the Griffin Cave, which is good because we mostly cleared that. I just need to go back and probably take out like the boss griffin or something. And once I defeat that, I get something, maybe like a griffin feather that represents wind or something. Go back up to the dude, and then it's just fire and earth that's left over. So I think after I do the fire, I may... Well, I gotta have to do the earth anyway, so I may, after the fire and do the side quest, go down and do the earth, and then head directly east and just sort of wrap up with the wind one. And then we'll see what happens after that. Like, obviously, I may have to deal with those dudes in the temple. And then, of course, long term, I'm going to have to fight the fire dragon. And I bet they're going to make me do that in the observatory. I bet in the lunar observatory, that's going to be the last thing. I need to get that weapon made by the time the moon returns, by the time the 7th moon is full. And when that happens, I'm going to have to fight him with the weapon that I have. And I bet once that happens, yeah. I bet once that happens, then which means I can't screw around and like search forever and do everything. It means that I'm going to have to make sure I don't rest over much. It means I'm going to need to make sure I'm not like Icewind Dale, like resting every 3 seconds. It means I'm going to have to use careful, judicious use of my healing. Yeah, so I'm going to have to be careful. I mean, some resting is going to need to occur, but I'm not going to I won't be able to do it continually as if it's no problem. I hope I haven't used up too much time already, but I don't think so. I mean, I rested a few times to memorize spells, but I don't think I've been wasting rest times. But yeah, that's cool though. That's cool. So, fire, side quest, earth, finish up with the Griffin Cave in the wind, hand all that in to the guy, although I may hand it in. I have to hand it in one at a time, he said. So fire, hand it into the guy. Side quest stuff. Earth, hand it into the guy. Griffin Caves, finish that up, hand that into the guy, and then do whatever's next, which probably is going to be temple, and then probably the observatory to fight the dragon with the weapon that the dude gives me. That's my guess. So, so cool. So happy. So much fun to play, to get back into the day with this. It's good stuff. All right, folks, I'm going to rise up on out of here. This was great, and you're going to see more of this on Saturday, but it is late because I had to start late because I got home late from work, but that's okay. If you liked what you saw and heard today, I hope you will follow the channel. I hope you'll check out my YouTube at !ArvTube, and if you were watching me over on the YouTube channel, I saw we had a few people watching over there. Thank you, and please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and subscribing to me over on Twitch as well. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter is !ArvTweets. Blue Sky !ArvSky. TikTok is !ArvTalk. And the website for this is arvaneleron.com. Don't forget to check out my Hearthglow podcast on that page. Don't forget as well to check out our Gen GMs podcast that Zach Clay and myself do about DMing and GMing tips. We're going to have shorts going up there, and we're going to have a couple of longs coming up next week too. So I'm super excited about that. On the financial side, !Arv Shop is the merchandise area. !Arv Treon, that is sitting right there. Would love to get that back over 100. That is really the financial backbone of the channel, and that is going to be one of the things that we are pushing during the Arvathon 2024. That's our second annual subathon. I'm going to be doing stuff for that and for subbing in general. And speaking of that, please do subscribe as well. It is cheaper to do so in September if you were subbing for the first time, or if you were upgrading from tier 1 to tier 2, or tier 2 to tier 3 for the first time, or if you were gifting a sub to someone else for the first time, or if you're converting from a Prime sub to a tier 1 gift sub. All of those are cheaper than normal during the month of September, so please consider doing that. That is, as I say, for subbing. Get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. On the publishing side, !Icarus, that's my graphic novel from Athos Arts. !Library is my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment. !Greyshade is my Greyshade IP, the Grey Assassin Trilogy, award-winning, critically acclaimed Greyshade, Renegade, and Heretic, available at that link right now from Athos Arts. Greyshade will also let you get the audiobook of Greyshade done by our very own Trent Sparks, and you can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade being designed by Brandon O'Brien, which will be released by Alligator Alley Entertainment at the end of this year, early next year, so you can pre-order that. And as always, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, Ukraine, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we will do so for others in the future as well. Thank you to my wonderful mods tonight, Shadowed Mage, Triffity Mats. It was good to see both of you here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to my wonderful Patreon supporters and subscribers. Thank you to Shadowed, to Triffid, to Nonstop, and to Tilted Gaming. Thank you so much to my viewers. Thank you to Adam Hart Mother, to Erculus. Thank you to Big Boss. What's up, Big Boss? Thank you to Chrono Travis. Good to see Chrono. Thank you to Craigery. Always a pleasure. Dragon Spear, who's lurking, even though Dragon Spear is a mod. Thank you to Intensely Eric. Again, thank you to The Kids Were Asleep and Intensely Eric for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you to Decameron. Thank you to Jagtress, Mrs. Dunsel, Penguin ? Hope you enjoyed Penguin, and Saturnius. I hope you folks enjoyed it. There is more of this to come. I am so much having fun with this retro stuff. I can't wait for more. That is going to be happening on Saturday, starting sometime between 7 and 8, and we will get a good long session in coming up on Saturday. But otherwise, please make sure to mark your calendars for the subathon coming 2 weeks from tomorrow. Get ready to check out the rest of the calendar, which you can do at arvaneleron.com. And otherwise, I am going to head to bed with visions not of sugar plums, but of +2 weapons and beyond dancing in my head because, fun times. So much love to all of you as always. Thanks, everybody. And as I always say, be good to each other. See you soon. Bye for now. Bye.